So what is the significance of this reading in which we just recounted the suffering and death of Jesus? The significance of what we just heard is not simply because it recounts his suffering, but rather it tells a story of our own suffering. Through his love, our suffering has meaning and value. This Holy Week, although we are physically separated, we are spiritually in communion with one another, united by his passion, and the gift that he has brought us into that passion by our baptism. Now, undoubtedly, this Holy Week will be one of the most powerful weeks, Holy Weeks, in which many of us will experience in our lifetime. We, through this pandemic, have been each given a cross to carry. For some, burden has been added onto a cross already being carried, more difficult and unbearable to carry, something that we did not choose for ourselves. But yet here we are invited and given the opportunity to identify with Jesus and to be with one another. By uniting our own sufferings, our fears, our anxieties, our frustrations, we too experience his suffering, his fears, and are configured to the suffering servant who is Jesus. And of course, it's unimaginable to feel that pain, but he gives us the opportunity to suffer with him. By praying and reaching out to those in need during this time of the pandemic, for those who risk their lives in the front lines, and all those affected, especially with the virus, we become the hands of Veronica, the hands of Simon, who wiped the face and carried the cross with Jesus. You see, for the past several months, all of us have been consumed with this pandemic, and rightly so. But this week, in a final push to enter more deeply into what we are to celebrate, I challenge you to limit your engagement, and if possible, eliminate by watching and seeing the updates of this pandemic, of constantly scrolling through Facebook and social media for the latest updates. But I ask you to make the focus of this week, if you haven't already, your spiritual life. You can tune in to daily Mass at 8:30, read the scriptures of the week, and as a family, read the Gospels together, meditate on the Stations of the Cross, pray the Rosary. For some of you that help, watch the Passion of the Christ. Whatever it is, get your mind off of the pandemic and focus on the Lord. I also highly encourage each of you to turn in to live streaming of the services of this Triduum, of Holy Thursday, of Good Friday, of the Easter Vigil, and Easter morning on Sunday. This is a great way for each and every one of us to be able to be connected to the passion of the Lord and to one another, even though we're not physically together. Let us not allow the reporting going on be the only storyteller of what we are currently going through. But this Holy Week be a time where all of us will allow the different moments of Palm Sunday, of Holy Thursday, of Good Friday, of Easter Sunday. Let these moments be what tells of this reality, so that we can hear what we need to hear, see what we need to see, and become the person we need to become. And although our story will not end with a resurrection with the end of this pandemic this Easter Sunday, one thing is certain: we will rise, because he is risen. I pray that all of you will grow in your faith and confidence that we will rise. The Paschal mystery, his love, is greater than this virus.